But I think the world's a very serious place at the moment. I think it's far too serious, all these people getting boom, 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 instead of tee-hee, 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 tra-la and dancing.
When you're talking about David, you're not talking about an ordinary performer or artist. As an actor's agent in Hollywood, I thought I'd seen everything until I got involved with these Australians. It all began with that duck. He couldn't skate, but he sure ran me round in circles. David's mother, Pat, and his father, Graham, had been great skaters and had even skated all around the world in Holiday on Ice in the 50s. Now, with Graham gone, David, after many years of performing, had moved in with his mother. And after what seemed like an eternity of pushing shit uphill, really needed a job. He'd been making puppets for therapy while preparing for the inevitable comeback.
So, what is your wish?
And as you head out to the moon, that Earth grows smaller very, very quickly at first, until the point does come when you can literally block out all humanity, your identity with reality, with something no bigger than the size of your thumb.
David, put your father's bike back in its trunk. And while you're there, put that stupid duck, that stupid skanky duck, put it in something. Get it out of my sight.
David, putting Dad's bicycle away.
Do you know what being old enough to know better but still living with Mum means? It means, and where did you get to last night? This is not a hotel, you know, and get your feet off the furniture. When will you start picking up after yourself? I'm not the maid. What are you doing? What's wrong with eating when we eat? This is not a hotel, you know.
So long. What is your wish?
My name is Leon Skank, an entertainer, and I have no job.
Extraordinary, excruciating talent. Oh, David!
I have no job. Oh.
I am the genie of the lamp.
Yep, I've lost it for sure. I am going mad.
I am the genie of the lamp.
And I'm talking to a levitating duck.
I am the genie of the lamp.
Crap, you're a skanky duck puppet.
So long. What is your wish?
A global credit card.
So, your wish is to travel the globe. Yes? Mm-hmm. See the world again? Mm-hmm. Imbibe yourself in the antiquity of cultures far away? And smell, cherish, and wonder at the unknown? Waffle travel poster? He's a pretty boy then! And you wish to take your mother? This is truly your wish? Now don't you be doing that to my scrawny black neck!
Listen,
I want to take my mother around the world. I'm not working at the moment. What can you do? You're the genie. Salah.
Your wish is granted. Granted.
Take mum with you.
Granted.
Besides, you're not real. You're a hallucination. You just nick off.
David,
Hey.
you just had a terrible nightmare.
Yeah.
Cup of tea?
Oh, I think so. Oh, just another humdrum day, are they?
No, no.
Gee, it's a bit early for you, man. 5:15 in the morning. What is it, a burglar?
We've got to be at the airport at 6:30.
Oh, we're picking up a burglar?
Don't you remember? Today's the day.
Oh.
Today's the day. Airport at 6:30. New York, LA, Florence, Venice. I don't know how you did it, but today's the day. Drink your tea up, quick. We've got to get ready.
Where are we going? We're going?
The movie, remember?
What a beauty.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, lovely. Piazza, piazza, piazza. Start thinking Italian. Start thinking overseas. Start thinking airports. Baggage tags.
Isn't it exciting?
What's beautiful? Bye. Sheep. Skanky freaking duck.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, aboard Genie Airlines, where you make a wish and it just might come true. Our flight path is looking good to Los Angeles, and we arrived the same time we left Australia. Work that one out, travellers.
Oh, look. It's poor Roz. Rose! Rose! Just pull in, will you, driver? How have you been, Rose? Isn't that a beautiful city?
Come on, Mum.
David, where are you taking me?
God, you're difficult to work with.
No.
It's a surprise. It's a surprise. It's a surprise.
I know, but surprises, surprises. Okay.
I know you don't like the dark, all right? You just turn around. Now, just position you for your surprise.
Okay.
Now, just think of all your birthdays coming true at once.
I can't wait.
Now!
Ah, sweetie.
Oh,
David, don't hurt yourself again.
It's my iPod I'm worried about.
God, it's too much. He hasn't changed. What are you doing here?
we've come to see you, and I didn't know I was coming to see you.
Fantastic places.
Oh, that was great. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm here.
How have you been?
Oh, I've been great. Good, thank you, Stuart. How have you been?
Great. I can't believe you're over here. How long you been here?
Been here for about 4 days.
Why didn't you come?
We've been busy.
Doing what?
We're making a movie.
You're kidding.
We're not. She looks pretty good, huh?
She does, except
Oh,
for my movie star mother.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what are you doing?
I think Lana Turner's buried here somewhere.
Do you mind, David?
Sorry, Phil.
You going to stay with me?
Oh, I'd love to.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh,
What
love
about
you,
His
Stuart.
Highness?
No, we'll drop him off somewhere.
Good
I'm
thing.
sick of
I've
him.
got a cardboard box
duvet with Kellogg's as a
No, no.
motif on the top,
that's
which is
where you
downtown
belong.
LA.
That's where you belong.
Not only that, he's brought a stupid duck.
Can we score some quack?
Creative Artist Agency.
Oh,
Get over there.
Smoker.
Press Spectre, we are unable to take your call.
Okay, later? You mean later? Or are you just latering me? Okay, later.
Stewart had skated with Pat and Graham all over the world and was their dearest friend. Stewart had played many roles in Holiday on Ice, from a turtle to a pig to even a surprisingly good Madam Butterfly. They laughed and cried and sang, and they reminisced about all the places the three of them had been together and all the fun they'd had. You see, show business had a special pizzazz and glitter in those days.
Bye. Bye-bye. Important thing in filmmaking, make the director laugh. And then while he's laughing, he can see what you're doing. What's my name again? Geez, you're a bad ventriloquist. I can see your lips move. That's got nothing to do with it. It's just, I am a bad ventriloquist. Well, why are you doing it? Because I gotta make some money. Where the ladies at? And don't tell me they didn't know what beaver meant when they said leave it to beaver. Quack! Good quality quack, too. Quack!
Doc, what's
Yeah,
up, Doc?
don't eat me!
What's up, Doc?
How you doing there, Doug?
Good, baby. How you doing?
All right.
Have a great Thanksgiving, huh?
Yes, sir.
Don't eat duck?
No duck.
No duck.
Just turkey.
Just say no.
Just say no to duck.
Oh,
That duck bit me.
I thought you said you wanted your nails done.
Are you an actor?
Oh, he's an actor, this idiot here.
Who the hell are you?
I'm a duck.
You what?
My name is Leon Skank.
My name Big Meat.
Hey, Big Meat, what you doing?
I'm security.
Oh, thanks, buddy. See you, blood. Okay. Bye now.
So, at the end of the day, Pat and Stewart finally talked about Graham's death.
We'd have been married, 54 years now, so we had a lot of good years and we shared so much together.
She had a husband, you know, Graham.
But I have to say, I have no regrets. No.
They married and went to Australia. I don't remember myself. Oh.
In showbiz, not many marriages last as long as theirs did.
I'm an entertainer and I have no job. I have no agent, but I've got to get working, man. Somebody's got to start bringing in some money.
David, I got a plan. How about I'm your manager?
Yeah?
All right?
Yeah.
There's only one thing to do is call the top people. So I have the best. Good afternoon. My name is Stuart Thompson. I'm a manager for David Argue. He's one of the top talents in Australia, a great friend of Mel Gibson. We're passing through town for a few days. He's got some meetings here.
Stewart, being Pat's oldest and dearest friend, volunteered to manage David in the huge, expansive world of Hollywood and studios without any experience whatsoever.
Very much. Argue, A-R-G-U-E, David. Very well-known talent, very bright. Okay, thank you.
Great. Now that even sounded like an ad, mate.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hung up.
Hello? Hello?
Hey. Now,
Where'd they go?
if we could just have a hello meeting, that's all I'm asking for. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Thank you very much. Yes, yes. He's one of Australia's top talents. Great friend of Mel's. Nothing. 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 Okay, let's call it one of the best, the best I know.
I love him, but in the to walk down the
Let me speak. Oh, good morning. My name is Leon Skank. I am representing Stuart Thompson, who I believe just called you. That an actor from Australia. I would like to appreciate it if you see him tell him. Oh, I'm in the park with my girlfriend, and please.
Nothing.
Tell him Angela and I don't want the $2 back.
They're closed today.
Just give.
They're closed today. They're closed today.
Turn it up. The next door neighbors banging on the wall. Landlords out the door screaming. You play so loud that a man can't think. And we can't hear a thing on the TV. What to do?
Ensenada is not with ICM. He was last seen with his friend, a drummer who resembles George Harrison on
ICM is Creative Artist Agency.
the Beatles. Oh, but he wears his hair, but in a small bow at the back. And he's not there either?
No.
Oh.
ICM, I don't know, but he's not with Creative Artists.
Okay. What time do you finish work?
Okay.
I'll come pick you up.
Hi, you've reached the office of Fred Spector. We are unable to take your call at this time. If you wish to exit the voicemail system or need assistance, you can reach the
What I'll try and do is I'll try and get his people to get on to somebody else's people, and then all those people will get together and see what's so special about this young and up-and-coming talent. Have a nice day. Missing you already. He has gone.
They're closed today.
I haven't seen a sign yet.
Did you bring your resume? Did you bring your tape? Did you bring everything? Why don't we drop this off today?
Does it look like a sort of tomato-type building?
We're only in town for 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Drop this off, drop everyone at William Morris, ICM, CAA.
No wonder you can't get a gig, you two. Why don't you get that duck?
Hey! Where the ladies at? Hey, where the ladies at?
Sometimes I don't think people totally realize that we've got like 15 million people living in this town. It's a big town, and it's a tough town in showbiz. Maybe it ain't so tough for a duck. Who knows?
We depend on you. Dawson City needs you. The Duck-mobile.
So David's new plan was to spread the rumor that there was a movie being made on Thanksgiving Day on Hollywood Boulevard starring Leon Skank, Australia's biggest new hot star, co-starring with some Hollywood greats. That might get their attention, particularly if he put it on the internet and sent press releases to the studios and agents in the LA Times.
Happy Thanksgiving Day to you, Wolf. Good on you, buddy.
He knew with the press release that everyone would think Leon Skank was a person, not a duck. So later, he met an internet hacker on Rodeo Drive who would help him build Leon Skank's website and create a viral marketing plan. David also shot some footage for Leon's site later that night.
And that is just second unit.
Sing dum diggy dum baby do ba do win dum diggy dum 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 diggy dum bam diggy dum.
Come on. What we need is to get you an agent.
Now, Stuart's plan didn't go so well because all the agents were closed.
Sing dum diggy dum baby do ba do win dum diggy dum 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 bam diggy dum bam diggy dum bam diggy dum diggy dum. Sing dum diggy dum baby do ba do win dum diggy dum dum bam diggy dum bam diggy dum bam diggy dum.
But this didn't deter David. He kicked in and delivered his calling cards to all the big agents anyway. He left maps, kangaroos, you name it. Some of the security guards took offense and threw him out. Others just chased him. The next day, David retreated back to the Beverly Garland Holiday Inn to make a few calls, have a bite to eat, and take Pat to Venice Beach.
David! David, we're here! Venice Beach.
Spectacular.
Isn't it, though?
Blows my skirt up.
Oh, whatever puts iron in your tie.
Whatever floats your boat.
Absolutely. Whatever colours your television.
David! Wow. Hey, Mum, get your skate on. Oh.
How can I help you?
Ed's still in a meeting? Yes, I can take a message. No problem.
Yes, I'm sorry, sir. Ed's still in a meeting. Yes, I'm sorry, sir. Ed's still in a meeting. Okay, I'll get him to call as soon as I can.
Anyway, I first came across David and Pat the day after Thanksgiving. Thinking back on it now, it's quite memorable, but at the time I was just a little concerned. You see, the worst thing that you can do when you come to Hollywood is to tell people that you've got a big agent representing you when you really haven't.
Okay, I'm in, guys. What do you got for me, Brad, down there this morning?
16 calls waiting at the moment, 42 messages, middle-aged housewife on Xanax who thinks she's Marilyn Monroe. Cameron's pretending not to be gay today. And then there's the kangaroo.
The what?
Large marsupial, possibly spotted quoll. I think it's a red-haired kangaroo.
Get your ass up here and bring Cameron with you. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving Day down there. I love the smell of Hollywood bullshit in the morning.
No problem, sir. It's me, you, your ass, the kangaroo, upstairs in his office right now.
He's been in there all morning.
I remember distinctly that day because I had Michael Douglas on the phone since 5 a.m., a kangaroo arrived on my desk, and I'd forgotten to bring in the turkey sandwiches my mother had made for me.
Well, perhaps we should try something a bit smaller.
We're getting into no country for old men territory now. Why doesn't that surprise me? Yeah, no kidding. Bullshit. Did you get that in a sex shop?
My tongue hurts.
Yeah, I can hear what you're saying, Michael. Look, just hold on for a minute. I need to digest this conversation.
You've been talking too much.
Who's Leon Skank?
Ow! Oh, stop it, stop it, stop! No, no, no!
You represent him, sir?
Who? You did a movie with him on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we've had 3 calls from the studios today about him.
Yeah, he's that new Australian star. He's supposed to be really hot doing a movie down on the boulevard.
They're saying he's the new Mel Gibson. LA Times printed a headline this morning. Hot Aussie star launches his new movie at the Chinese Theater on Thanksgiving.
Got
to meet Russell Crowe in about 20 minutes.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
And I don't want a telephone mark in my beak.
I never met this guy. I'm gonna find him, and find him now.
Tell him I'm busy.
Oh, and grab my shoes.
There we go. I'm off.
The more I thought about this guy, Leon Skank, the more I felt I was being taken for a ride. This guy was clever getting the publicity and using my name, but I'm Ed Tomato.
Okay, guys, there's one thing that takes priority here today. There's nothing that gets up my nose more, as you well know, than some F-grade act from God knows where who thinks he can walk around all day telling people I'm his agent. Isn't that right, Joe? I want this guy found, sued, and persuaded that it's time for him to give up show business. What are you following me around for? Give me those shoes. Find this Leon Skank and bring him to me.
So much noise. What are they doing making all this noise?
I remember really getting upset. I mean, here's this guy rolling around town using my name, and furthermore, telling the studios, the papers, the press, my colleagues, everyone in this whole goddamn town that I represented him.
Ahoy!
I mean, this kid is gonna have to realize that if you're gonna bullshit in this town, and this is a town I know a lot about, it doesn't matter who you are, sooner or later, if you're gonna bullshit, you're gonna go down. Unless it's good bullshit. Because that's what this town's all about. We love the bullshit. So, I calmed myself down. And I put out a reward all over town to find this Leon Skank. You see, LA's full of colorful people. It's a wonderful town. I love it. There's so much talent here, from Venice Beach to Uptown. It's absolutely wonderful, and everyone comes here to have a go or to become a star. It's a wonderful, colorful place with sunshine, palm trees, and beautiful, wonderful, colorful people. But there is no room for a skank!
Sergio, move the Docmobile.
New York. Well, that was a different story altogether. My guys got a lead that Leon was hanging out in Central Park.
If anybody wants us, we'll be in Central Park.
Now, David.
How can I do myself a damage singing?
Not you, Bill.
Good.
By this time, I was starting to get preoccupied with this Leon. We didn't even have a photo of this guy, but we did know he was in New York with his mother, Mrs. Skank. I tell you, this whole skanky business was starting to get to me, so I tried to forget about it for a while. My psychiatrist said to try not to think about it. It was probably just all rubbish. So I tried to forget about it.
So, here we are.
Here we
Central
are.
Park.
Central Park.
And this is where we were years and years ago.
Whereabouts?
That's where I was with Dad. We did this exact ride through the park.
Fair dinkum?
And we went ice skating at the Rockefeller Centre.
Did you?
Yep. So we're going ice skating, are we, tonight?
It's a surprise, Tishy.
Oh, okay.
Who knows where we'll end up?
Oh, it's just so peaceful in this raggle, taggle, ruffle, buffle, move to this place. You know, watch this, do this now, buy this brooch, you know.
Oh! Gets you by the loins and rips you right into the heart of New York City.
Hey, Carson, what do you think? Too much?
It's beautiful! Stunning!
Duck. Let me get ducks out of my head.
I'll be right here in case you need me.
So long! What is your wish?
Oh. I'm seeing ducks.
Friggin' whacking ducks.
I don't know, is it the water? No, I think somebody left a bath on. I want to see self-obsessed, greedy New York people.
Oh, that's nasty.
No, it's not.
It is. They're very nice. They've been terrific, all the people we've met at the hotel.
I was getting it confused with LA.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
they were all right there too.
Yeah, they were.
Maybe you. I think it's you.
But tomorrow's weather pattern has a large fall coming in here on the north, which will be blowing south across the park.
When Patricia told me about skating at the Rockefeller Center, it was deeply moving. The last time she'd been there was with Graham, and she told me it had been a magical night. It's a very overwhelming feeling to walk in the same footsteps of memories of great loves departed. I think it happens to all of us sometime.
Emotional scars are hard to heal, but time wounds all heals.
Heals all wounds.
No, whatever I said, look.
How can I help you?
Mr. Tomato, please.
Certainly, ma'am. One moment.
You know how they are. They don't want to do the nude shots.
Well, that's exactly right, yeah.
Right here. Yeah, just 1 second, I'll see. New York.
Oh, you take it.
Ed here.
Good afternoon, Mr. Tomato. Pat Argue speaking from Australia. I represent the Mum and Me production company. We're making a movie, yes. Mum and Me, yes. I'm just wondering, did you receive the little gift we left you? We're making this movie about Mum and Me with this young actor, David Argue, this young Australian actor.
What about this kid here? Is he a good young boy?
Well, he's pretty...
Father has since passed away, so David is doing what every good son would do, taking his mother around the world. Would you be interested?
Yeah, okay, great, Pat. Well, I'll have a good think about that. Yep. Okay, great, yep.
He's hung up. And I thought I was getting through to him, David. He was so nice.
Hasn't he got a mother?
Now, what do we do?
Goddamn beautiful city, New York.
Give me a go.
Give you a go. Good one.
Who am I after at Morris?
Who?
Huh?
Phil. Oh.
Hello, darlings. How are you this morning? You might recognise my phone call. It's Pat Argue. We represent an Australian film corporation. We're over here and we're just on a quick jet route around the world. I'm sorry to say rude to you. Yes, we're making a film. I'm producing it. I'm his mother. Yes, he's gorgeous. Talented. And he's decided as one treat his mother would really love is to go round the world and revisit all those special places. All right. Well, good on you. And if anyone needs to contact us, you can contact us on
Leon Skank.
.com, and we'll be in Florence.
One step forward, two steps back, carrying a dead weight, trying not to crack.
As you get old, don't you think it seems to get a bit... Things move a
There's
bit
a song
faster
in that.
past you.
Too hard to hold, hanging on a tightrope,
Things they go faster past you.
That's the
Oh,
song. Sing.
that's the song. Things they go faster past you.
I'm going down, I'm never gonna come around. Back on the fire.
A penny. Things they go faster past you.
Facing your enemy with a single round. Never get a second.
Oh, yeah. That's my favourite thing.
Stand your ground.
Oh,
I'm going down. I'm never gonna come around. Back on the
Here's another trick of mine. Things they go faster past you. A penny. Oh, I always have so much fun with you. Right.
I just started to play tennis again, and my stress levels were going good, until I got an email and press clippings from Florence. Leon was now emailing everyone in Europe, the papers and all the Italian press, mentioning that I'd signed him up for a new movie called Duck and Cover. Now I was really getting pissed off. I had to find this guy fast.
Here we are. Is
Oh,
this the Pontifex?
Pontifex!
Oh, look at the bridges. Oh. No.
No.
Non sei americano.
No. Americani say,
Look, Harry, here's the Duomo. Are you gonna get a shot at me and Pepsi in front of the Duomo or what, Harry?
Canguri.
Kanguri,
hey.
Australia.
Hey.
Boinky. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there's the Duomo, yes. Now,
We've
what do you
got to
think
get
this
to the
building
Duomo.
here is? Oh, they're little cupids all the way along, aren't they? Wonder what it is.
Yeah.
Flags.
It's a brothel.
Oh, David. We're here in a beautiful city now. Stop it.
What, saying brothel?
Stop saying rude things. What brothel is it?
Come in, Cameron.
We found Leon Skank, sir. Yeah. Check this out. He's a duck, sir. And you're representing him.
After I found out Leon Skank was a duck, I have to say I was somewhat surprised. My initial reaction was to kill the duck, but being the peace-loving, down-to-earth person that I am, and I know deep in my heart I love ducks, I love all animals, I tried to ignore that the whole thing happened. I vaguely remember spending 2 weeks in therapy in Palm Springs around that time.
You mean after being the biggest agent in town, I'm now representing a duck?
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to give him a call?
I do not represent Leon Skank. He might be a nice duck, but I'm not interested in ducks.
Would you shut up, please? Where do you want to go today? Your mother doesn't like me. What do you mean my mother doesn't like you? She doesn't. She hates me. No, it's just the extra baggage. You know, like we're already carrying enough stuff round. She keeps buying pink things. She doesn't hate you, though. She does. You're paranoid. Where is she today? How come she's not attached to your armpit? She's not attached to my armpit because I believe she's gone... That was yesterday. Where could she be? So you've lost your friggin' mother. Chops on you, huh? Oh, yes, David's taking me around the world, eh? Yeah, look at you. You sad sack. You loser. You lost your own mother in Florence. Why did I bring you of all the puppets that I've made? You love me. True. And then I went to see the tower, of course, Pisa.
Yes. And does it really lean nearly over?
I don't know, but I was. Because I'd been to the wine and cheese tasting that morning, and I can tell you, I didn't taste much cheese. You know where your mother is yet? No, I don't. One of the most famous sights in the world, you know. See that tower, how it's leaning? No? Look. I thought it was me. No, look. Oh, yeah, right. Ooh. Yeah, she's a bit of all right. I could lay an egg with her. Get your mind off your underpants.
Ha ha ha! So Leon Skank's a duck. Everybody seems to know that except me. It's the matter. I didn't even know he was a duck. Oh, we represent Mel Gibson, Michelle Pfeiffer, Nicolas Cage. Do we represent ducks, Joe? No, we don't. Are we going to represent ducks, Joe? No, we're not. Let me tell you, I am not representing no ducks. Find that goddamn duck and rip its scrawny little neck.
Get off the police car.
Buongiorno.
It's the police.
Oh, who?
You know them.
I do know.
They're the ones that...
I pay them.
Yep.
Vado a appostare la roba.
Isn't this beautiful, Dave? Isn't this beautiful?
What are you looking at? Apparently he's an asshole.
There's a line between being funny and being rude.
I think the trick is you've got to get its wick up first. Stop sighing like I'm Benny Hill, will you? Oh, Graham was a... Graham was a wag. Anyway, they're all happy now.
Okay.
We got news that Leon the Duck was working on his movie with an actor named David Argue.
Oh, it's been so busy though since I've been here, because I have so many other projects. Pat Argue. I'm going to have dinner with her later. She's just a remarkable human being, and I'm trying to influence her to come over and live here.
That would be nice.
Because I think old ladies from a certain age
deserve
everything that they can get.
Yeah.
Cameron, have a look at this. What do you think of this? This is Pat Argue.
Posso servire con qualcosa?
Sì, grazie.
Tutto a posto?
Sì, grazie.
Stai aspettare per qualcuno?
I'm waiting for my son.
Va bene.
Thank you.
And David Argue, his son.
Buonasera. Due?
Due?
My mother.
Tua mamma?
Sì.
Ti sta a aspettare.
Oh. Grazie.
There's the duck now. See, I love that routine. I think it's great.
Oh.
But even when Pat's not in this footage, I mean, it still works, you know.
Enough? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's acted with Mel Gibson, you know? He did, what's that called, Gallipoli, you know? And something with Nicole Kidman, even.
So?
drunk again. After 2 years.
No! Look at me! Smell my breath.
Smell your breath.
I'm straight! How about that?
Look what you just put me through. Putting me through all that stress. I thought you'd fallen off the wagon and you were drunk again. And I've had 10 years of you being drunk, picked up in the gutter, brought home by the police, ending up in hospital, 65 rehabs, and you've got the cheek to come in here and put me through it all again.
That's her now. And that's David. I mean, they work well together, I must say that.
I don't think it's funny at all. Not a bit funny.
Well, what would you rather me do? Have actually just dropped off the wagon and turned up completely trashed?
For a mother and son, they got a great rapport.
Shit. I'll see you at the next airport.
Anyway, I better get back to the real world now.
You needn't open the door. I can talk through a door. First, I want to thank you because when we did the candles, I appreciated that. That was really very touching. But then when we got to the beautiful Michelangelo paintings, doing jokes about Michelangelo, I'm sorry, that's just not funny. And I did ask you particularly to treat the whole thing with reverence.
Bugger off.
I suppose you think you're pretty clever now with all those mad Spanish women all over you. They're all right, so don't worry about all that. Don't let that go to your head. And tomorrow's a special day. We're going to see something that I've been waiting all my life to see. Michelangelo's statue of David.
Deeply, man.
So tomorrow's your last chance. If you stuff up tomorrow, I'm off. I'm going to Venice. You can do what you like. Okay? See you tomorrow.
Come on, just please give me a break. He was the first queer eye for the straight guy.
Would you get me David Argue, please?
Went to see the statue of David. I'm not sure if it was the real one.
I'm not sure either.
See, there are so many. Too many Davids. He said that David was inside the marble. All he did was chip away the excess.
No, that's David. This is art. We're here seeing one of the most
That's
amazing
what all the famous
pieces of art.
artists say.
They do not say that. That's rubbish. Look, I've had enough of you. Why don't you go to Venice with somebody else, and I'll
You got
meet you
your
in
ticket?
Venice. Yeah, I've got my ticket. I've got my rail ticket.
Okay.
It's all right with you? Okay.
You're sick of me anyway?
See you in
See you
Venice.
later.
See you in Venice.
Pat told me later, when I tried to contact David, that they were arguing in Florence. She said David had become intolerable. On David's Facebook, he said that his mother was too bossy. He was the star, and she was becoming a pain. He said he wanted to go out and meet some girls, but was stuck 30 hours a day with his mother. And worse still, even his duck was getting depressed.
There he is. David! Where's he gone? I'm sure that was him. I can get to Venus on my own anyway. I don't need him hassling me, giving me a hard time.
Have you got David Argue yet?
What are you doing behind me?
I love him. It's lovely he's brought me on this trip, but he's too bossy. He's bossing me around. I'm the boss. I'm the mother.
What?
God, he can be a pain sometimes. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, David. Ed Tomato here.
Hey, yeah, g'day, Ed. Yeah. Yeah, it's me. Yeah. Listen, I'll have to put you on hold, Ed. I've got somebody important that I've got to talk to.
Damn actors.
I take the bottle of water. Check, Mum.
Picked up in the gutter, 65 rehabs. You little shit.
This is when he tried to give you antidepressants.
Well, he gave me those, but as I said, he was a depression himself, so I left him.
Dropped off the wagon and turned up completely trash.
It's always my fault.
What are you looking at?
I think it's you.
He'd mentioned to me later that he'd gone through what he called a nervous breakthrough in Florence. He said he'd had flashbacks of guilt and depression manifesting in anger and rage. But he was determined to beat his demons, no matter what. Pat was always worried about David's struggles and knew she just had to ride it out and pray for him. She'd been there many times before and just had faith that when she saw him again in Venice, he would have got through it. When David was hurt and confused, he tended to escape into characters he played. There were numerous characters, a virtual mandala of assorted novelties.
But I think the world's a very serious place at the moment. I think it's far too serious. All these people getting boom, 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 instead of tee-hee, 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 tra-la and dancing. And you've got Mother England. That's always astounded me. They sent Captain Cook out from London, England, which is like a cold, ugly prison. And the Queen sent Captain Cook out to find a location to build a new prison. And he found Australia. And all its wonderful beaches and trees, natural flora, fauna, merry weather. And he rang her up and said, I found a brilliant place for a prison. If I were the Queen, I just would have moved England to Australia and made England a prison, which it is.
Meanwhile, back home in the States, things were starting to happen with Stuart. But Stuart couldn't find David. David was sensing things were starting to happen with his dream. But he'd been on that road before, and he knew he had to do it differently this time.
Scusi, I'm looking for my son, David Argue. Have you seen him?
No, madam, sorry.
Oh, grazie.
To Dad.
To Graham.
No, to you, Mum. Salute.
Now, Leon was lost in Venice. And he was starting to believe that no one cared. When you're a duck out of water, you can feel terribly alone.
So you caught up with Iris?
Yes.
How did that happen?
I have no idea. It's a lovely bridge. Oh, the troubled waters. I don't see a coal. Gelato. I think it would be nice if I could go to a 7-Eleven or a Barlow.
There's no real streets like this in Melbourne, is there?
Only if we have a big storm.
It's the Poseidon Iris.
What about that agent? Did you call him again?
Oh, well,
I don't need agent. No, my duck doesn't want to be represented by you either.
There's messages at the hotel, but I've just been too busy.
Okay. Well, you better follow that one up, seeing as we made that contact. Well, Dad and I were here 50 years ago in Venice.
Yeah.
We didn't play Venice, but we played Bologna, which is about a couple of hours by train.
Gorgeous little thing she was. She was standing on ice. I used to hand her smiling teeth. Very grueling smiling for all that time must be. I understood.
That's nice.
These are the things.
Right?
A little bit of promise of what he wants, I give to you.
Joseph at the hotel reassured Leon that everything would be all right, that he would help find his friends.
I've always found smoking so alluring in a person. I know it's very dangerous to your lungs, but the things you can do are such clever things at dinner parties. Oh, gelato, when I look back on my life, it's been a very interesting ride. The musings of an old lady in purple.
Hello?
Hey, Pat.
Stuart.
How you doing?
Fine.
How's Vince?
Beautiful as usual.
Well, let me tell you something. You are about to have a much better time.
You sound excited.
Listen!
Yeah?
You, me, David are going to Dubai!
That's fantastic.
David is going to become a huge star. You make sure that he's all together, you know, I mean, he's got to come out looking good.
We'll be ready.
Hi there again, groovers. Sit back and relax as we fly across Europe, over Thunderbird Mountain, past Belgrade, and then on to the exotic United Emirates.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dubai International Film Festival, where all paths meet from all cultures to celebrate film, fun, and fantasy. This year we have many distinguished guests, including George Clooney, Oliver Stone, Adele Bernardi, and Yusuf Islam. And just announced the new big star from down under in Australia, Leon Skank!
Big film, huge film, where they say, oh, that's incredible.
They haven't given you a contract. They've given the contract to your duck.
Mr. Skank, you come to Dubai to festival and you get big contract to do movie. Who wins this movie?
Don't you care? I'm just rapt that you went to the trouble. Well, who cares if it's about the duck? Let the duck work.
This movie comedy or drama?
Any time to be skanky is good, and
We've got a contract for a duck.
hi kids, and welcome to Skanky Time.
We're free of the duck.
Captain Russ and Genie Airlines thank you for travelling with us around the world, and we wish you a hearty welcome home to Melbourne Airport.
I'll be right here in case you need me.
I'll be spending all my time.
Thanks. Thank you.
Ed, baby, welcome to Melbourne. Good to see you.
Thanks, Dewey. Where are those two now, David and Pat? You know, I had no idea the Skanky was a duck. They're so talented. I want to meet him right now. I'm going to sign him up for a contract.
No problem.
I think this belongs to you.
Yeah, it's mine. That's my skanky duck puppet.
Well, I fixed up a bit of business in Dubai, and I want to sign you and Pat and Skank up for a contract.
You kidding me?
No, I think you three have a chemistry that I've never seen before between a son, a mother, and a duck.
I've been retired for 7 months now. What got me going was Pat, David, and that goddamn duck. We see Pat as a warm, wise, wonderful woman. And she said to me as we parted ways, "You know, Ed, in my case, my life has been about hope, love, and faith. In some cases, it's hope, faith, and love. But in her case, the hope was that David would be well. The love was what they all had, and the faith was to keep the faith."
I tried to give up smoking, you know.
David! David!
Hey.
Living on the rocks, surrounded by water. Living on this land, the seasons are strange. Living with droughts, wind and rain. Living on the rocks, surrounded by water. Living on this land, the seasons are strange. Living with droughts, wind and rain. A tropical island, so we can't complain. Welcome to the dream. It's not what it seems. Inside and out, friends. Open our hearts. Let's pretend we're all friends. He, she, midnight walkers. Let me take you on a journey to a foreign land. Let me take you on a journey to a foreign land. Let me take you on a journey to a foreign land. Take my hand, take my hand. Teach a fire, fire. Dreamtime desires. Let me take you on a journey to a foreign land, foreign land. Teach a fire, fire. Dreamtime desires. Let me take you on a journey to a foreign land, foreign land. Living on the rocks, surrounded by water. Living on this land, the seasons all strange. Living with droughts, wind and rain. The tropical climate, so we can't complain. Living on the rocks, surrounded by water. Living on this land, the seasons all strange. Living with droughts, wind and rain. A tropical island, so we can't complain. From the gold of the colors of my team, coming straight from down under here, the thunder of the southern star. Grab my drink from the bar. I don't care where you are, where you are, where you are, where you are. Yambalela, yana yulagi. Let me take you on a journey to a foreign land. Let me take you on a journey to a foreign land. Let me take you on a journey to a foreign land. Take my hand.